Hi everyone, my name is Timofey. I'm from the Associação de russos livres in Portugal, and we are in front of the memorial in name of Alexey Navalny. This is Lana from Canada. They have two amazing projects. One is named UN Drone Forces, and the second one is named Nuremberg 2.0. Lana, please tell us a bit of your projects.
Yes, hi Timofey. I'm so pleased to be in here, and thanks to you, we have this amazing monument almost in front of the Russian embassy in Lisbon, and we are doing the project for Ukrainian fighters for freedom, first of all, and our goal is to supply them with exact drones what they needed. So that's why I'm in here and I'm holding this drone. It's you can see we usually given the names of our project, UN Drone Forces, and we given the number. That's 129, and that's mean we can track this. Because now after this interview I'm going to meet amazing Ukrainian volunteer, and she going to help us deliver it to the zero line in the Ukraine. So why we are doing so from Canada? Because it's saving us a lot of like a big budget. Because it's for sure a grassroots organization. We are not having any sponsors. We are just volunteers who are trying to collect donations, and it's going pretty well, to be honest, Timothy. And so we trying to find actually second-hand drones, because it's can save you 40% of the cost. And this particular drone is donated. And it's cost this is Mavic 3 Pro. I'm just showing that because people usually think it's a scary thing, but it's not. So this have a camera, now it's protected. And it's also have those legs, and they are, you can open that and they're flying. And because it's brand new, it's a donation from Ukrainian business in Canada, and they supplying us with this donation short time. They are literally buying drones because it's cheaper in Canada, and we helping to deliver that to the Ukrainian fighters for freedom. Speaking about the second project, which called the Nuremberg Trial 2.0, that's also initiative by my friends, and it started actually in Russia when the war started in 2022. But because invasion in Ukraine literally started in 2014, we know who is supporting this. So it was a long story, like 8 years, when the people were trying to, stop the future full-scale war in Ukraine, but it's not happening, unfortunately. So we know the names of the supporters of the war already, and it's usually people. You can be surprised from the government, from the social services. It can be people who is like walking in the schools. And the Nuremberg Trial 2.0 is simple, just a list of war supporters. And we reached the 19,000 of those names. We call them those people figurants, because we are just making data about them, like a first name, last name, age, the city where they're living, what their occupation, what they're doing. So it's mostly statistic information. So, and if we're going to be good promoting this project, this will be database for the future illustration in Russia, because these people every day now, they are continuously breaking the law, because we have a criminal code in Russia saying it's crime to promote the war, but we can't apply this yet. But we are kind of hoping to see the day when all those people who is asking, can we please kill more innocent people in Ukraine, they're going to be in the court. So that's the goal of our project, and I'm happy to have an amazing team. And I have to say, it's not only in Canada. We running this on the multi-country base, so it's not belong to, let's say, Canada or Portugal. I have a volunteers for drones who is in Germany, and because of you, we also find the volunteers Ukrainians who helping us to deliver drones in Portugal, in Lisbon particularly. So it's always ask your friend stuff. And same with the Nuremberg trial to zero, we have to run it on volunteer base and do not disclose who is behind that. I just chose to be like the representation of that because I'm in the safe spot. But mostly all the volunteers, they are also in Germany, in States, and some of them still in Russia. But we are trying to manage it without disclosing any information who is collecting this database. So let's wait the moment when it's going to be done, and it's all those people who are supporting war today in Russia, they're going to be in court. I'm a big believer.
So you came here from the other side of the ocean to deliver drones, or you are going to do something else?
Yeah, we just provided the drones to the Ukrainian volunteer here in Portugal, and they are going to drop it to the Kiev for the later for the Ukrainian frontliners. And my goal is also support another project of anti-war diasporas in Europe and overseas, and Canada and States as well. And this is about power generators for Ukraine. And it's a lot of countries who decided to participate in this project, not only Canada or Portugal. We also got Spain, the guys who is decided to find the solution for this big problem with the power generators, and they make a good deal. Like speaking about the price of that, it's 419 power generators, and we have to fundraise in total 100,000 euros, and we just started this, and it's our goal is to make it happen as soon as possible. So the list of participants of the countries where is the anti-war diaspora right now is pretty amazing. Not only Portugal and Canada, plus States, I was saying Spain. We also got the France, Italy, and Finland, and for sure Great Britain. And that's very important because it's other anti-war activists in other countries are also trying to raise awareness about the Ukrainian problems, and specifically how the country going to survive during the winter, because it's continued bombshells, and it's like a big problem for Ukrainian economy and for social sector. So we recently got Switzerland as well to participate, and also Germany. It's a very big attachment to our team, and we call this project Energy for Ukraine or Energy for Life, and it's very important. Then like every even small support is very important for us, because we're just trying to also unite our anti-war communities. We are trying to unite in this actions of charity, and like some communities just doing protests or signing petitions, or they can write the letters to the political prisoners in Russia. It's for sure it's very important, but in our countries, us as a Russian citizen abroad, our goal speak to our governments. So I'm talking to my member of parliament in Canada. I can reach another levels of Canadian government and try to explain them what's really going on. Because the Western countries, for sure, they don't like the idea. They're already in the war, specifically information war with Russia. Russia taking advantage of freedom of speech in every country, and they are promoting and they are interfering and they are trying to develop the fear in the society in Portugal and in Canada as well, because people saying, oh, I am against of the war. But if you're standing with Ukraine, you don't need just only stand, you have to act. So I don't think it's quite enough speaking about the support of the Ukrainian cause in the world. And we are speaking, unfortunately, right now to the different direction, to cut this support. I think it's very unfair to the Ukrainian fighters, who is like literally needed to survive still, and it's gonna be 1,000 days very soon. And it's very, very important to raise understanding of Western countries. If you wish to stay in the democratic society, if you don't need your, political enemy interfere in your democratic state, please, can you do something about this? So I think it's very, very important to be honest. So honesty is the best policy. So this trip will be through the Camino Coastal, and it's called the Camino de Santiago de Compostela. And so if you can see here, it's saying Energy for Life. And this is Camino de Santiago. And we stated this is fundraising for Ukraine. And we got also the QR code. So people can scan it, or we can share by the cards. Thank you so much for all your help.
I heard that the president of Ukraine, Vladimir Zelensky, in United Nations General Assembly, said that it's about 80% of Ukrainian energy system is destroyed, and the winter is going to be very, very complicated. So I hope that we will close this fundraising as soon as possible, and will deliver those 119 electric power stations to Ukraine and start next fundraiser as soon as possible.
Yes, if you can support our humanitarian actions, can you please do share information about this needs of Ukrainian people, or do every small donation it's count. Thank you so much on behalf of the anti-war community abroad. We really, really appreciate your help. Thank you so much.
Find the link in the description, donate, and spread the information on this fundraiser. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.